Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today, gonna be doing the Vault event. Might talk about spoilers a little bit. Gonna be opening my first dragon egg. I've been saving it for this live stream. Would be in the Soul Forge. Got enough Dragonite to do this now. So I might wait a little bit till more people get here so they can see what I get. But, have enough to open a dragon egg wherever the heck it is. There it is. Gem dragon egg. So, gonna be opening one of these. But need to get set up here, so give me a second. Go forward like 5 minutes in the video if you're watching after the fact. Put it on subscriber only. Customization. Subscribers. 1 minute. So if you want to chat, just become a subscriber and wait 1 minute. Really appreciate the subscribe. Other than that, I think I just need to get to live chat. Videos. Gonna open a gem dragon egg. Gonna run Nomapaloozas. Here in a second. Boop. Hey, what up, Elgins? Let's see who was first. Elgin's Toy was first, then Funky Town, Texas, then Degen, then Tom and Danielle. Appreciate that. We are gonna do this dragon egg. I might wait till like 15 minutes in or something so more people get here so they can see what I get. But, yeah. So far, only 20 pity keys. I haven't been going super hard. I don't know why. I haven't been doing super grindy vaults lately. Just don't have a lot of time. Just adulting. And I try, though. I've been running all my Nomapaloozas, at least. I think that's the least you should do. Run down, like, however many Nomapaloozas you have. Let's say you have, like, 10 or 8 or whatever. Run it down to where you have like 2 left or something like that, at least over the weekend. That'd be the least you should do, I would say. Run your Nomapaloozas down to 2 or 3. And save those for the next Vault event. Alright, almost ready. Elgin's Toy with the 5. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You are the conductor. You got the train out of the station. We are safe now. We are out of the station where the zombies are converging on us. Or you're at least on the train and got to start it up. So appreciate that. We have an escape route, and Elgin's is the reason. Appreciate it. We will not get overrun by zombies at the train station today. At least Elgin's and me will ride away in the train. Alright, well everybody does. They get on the back. Almost there. 1 sec. I think what we're going to do first, maybe we'll run a Nomapalooza. I'll see how many I got, though. How are y'all doing in the Vault event? Anybody excited about anything going on next week? I put out the spoiler video to Tier 2 and Tier 3 members, ad-free, before this live stream, but then I marked it private for this live stream. Then I'm going to put it out to everybody after the live stream. So, spoiler video coming directly after this live stream. Might take me a minute to remember, but should be out pretty soon after the live stream goes off the air. Alright. Pretty boring, though, you know. I probably shouldn't be saying that, but I don't know. I think spoilers are always good to watch. You know it's coming up, and you know, hey, should I save my event keys? Should I try to get more diamonds through the vault? Should I grind the vault super hard today? Is there something there? It's worth always looking at, I feel. Get prepared for the upcoming week. Anya just joined up. Thank you. Anya is the co-pilot on the train. Thank you. Now we have a person who can look out and hold the map and guard, be the last line of defense. So we're really ready to go here today. We know what's going to happen. We know that we're going to get overrun at the station, so we got to get out there and get the thing started up. Let's see what y'all are saying. Elle says, hola. Funky says, morning. Degen says, afternoon. Tom says, good morning. Funky says, heading to church will be lurking. Hey, no problem, man. We're having our own little church right here. You be doubling up on the church. Sebastian says, hi. Elle says, I've barely done any GAPs this weekend. Can't sit still, and it was just driving me mad. Hey, I feel ya. You know, I feel like it comes in stages. Like, at first you don't do anything on the vault weekends barely because you're a super beginner, and it's like you're doing other things and you don't really have a quick clear team yet. Then you get to the mid game, you're like super focused on like leveling up your classes, using your Rowan team and getting as many vault keys as you can. Then you get towards the end game and you got the Iron Hawks, and now you're trying for as many vault keys as you can and just wanting to get as many resources as possible. And then you're stuck there for a while. You know, you want as many as you can, as many as you can. Nomapaloozas, vault keys, Iron Hawk, Iron Hawk, Iron Hawk. Do that for a few vault events in a row, and eventually, you know, you kind of get bored of it. You kind of got some, I don't know. Like right now I should be doing it, and I've done plenty. I just haven't done like a lot. I've probably done a medium amount, maybe slightly lower than medium amount. Forget, let's go see how many keys I've got so far so you guys can laugh at me. Let's see. How many keys have I got so far? I was shooting for 150, which isn't much, but I think that's like the bare minimum I would want to get. So far I've got almost 100. I started at 250, so I have 91. Then I have 8 epics. I had 0 of those when I started. Cursed runes are getting up there, though. And Dragonite over 500, so not bad, just not like grindy. More like just a normal person type of play. And I have 5 Nomapaloozas. Which I'm going to save 2 at least, 2 or 3, depends how this goes. Because I like to save them for pity keys. If you watched that video the other day with the 5 secrets/tips. That was one of the tips, to save 2 or 3 Nomapaloozas for the next event, so you can roll your pity keys out quickly. But yeah, shout out to Elgins and Anya. Hey, and Tom and Danielle. Hey, you get a spot. You are the big bicep bodyguard. Level 1. Level 1. Still there to help. Anya, you are like a level 3. And Elgins is a level 5. We're not going to fully do that. That's like a different kind of live stream, but we'll still like do a little bit of it. Tom says, I'm just chilling and taking a break from Gems of War and playing Borderlands. Dejan says, I'm on 417 keys currently. One more Cindy Palooza, perhaps to beat my best of 430. Ooh, looks like you're going to get there. Anya says hi. You got to get that Cindy. I think a lot of people need Cindy. I don't know why that is. Dejan says, seems to be a theme. Say I need a verse and usually comes soon after. Elle said she went super hard last time, so you're fine with chilling it this weekend. Yeah, nice, Tom. Join the train, buddy. Appreciated. Dejan says, also got 1 million souls for second time despite having gold armor up to 1.16 million souls. When I started, I felt like I had 150 to 250k souls as got Dawnbringer last vault. Oh, Elgin's Baz is the one now, not Cindy. You're no longer cussing out Cindy. You aim for 300 vault keys. That's a good amount. That's a good amount. My thing was like I had like 300 or 400, and then I couldn't even use them all before this vault. So I had like 250 when I started the vault. So I'm just trying to get back up to where I was, I guess. If I can't even open them all, what, you know, you still get other rewards and stuff, and it's definitely the best event in the game, and you should grind it, and this should be the one that you do. But in my brain, I'm like, oh, you know, I didn't have a chance to open all the ones I already have. So if I just replace the ones I opened before the vault, at least I'll do that. I don't know. Alright, let's run this Nomapalooza. I might need to catch up on the chat after, and then we'll open a dragon egg after we do this Nomapalooza. Probably start at the 10-minute mark so I know exactly when it's going to run out, so I can get some cursed runes at the end if a gnome shows up towards the last like minute or two. So I'm going to wait like 30 seconds and then I'll run this one so I know, hey, 25-minute mark on elapsed time is when it's going to be over. That was another one of the tips. I think we have like Drifting Sands next week, which there's like Shabana Vespera and Great Maul. Like no good weapons. Alright, here we go. And I probably am not ready. I hate when I do that. I should have been all the way ready for this. Oh, not too bad. At least I got my team loaded. So here we go. I'll try to read your chats on the side instead of on the laptop. First Nomapalooza of the day. You needed Baz plus Cindy at the start. I've never had like 2 be low. I've always had 1. I don't know why that is. I always have like 3 that are way up there. And then 1 that's way down low. A bit of a pants week coming up. Degen says my plan was always to beat my PB. Feel Battle Crashers messed up last vault. They could have. Every time that happens, people speculate whether that's affecting the vault or not. I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think they should do Battle Crashers during a vault. What happened last time? It was something. We couldn't get crowns or something. It was like the Kingdom Pass. So we know that there is some sort of problem there. That kind of just proves it, right? The fact that we could only get 9 crowns per day over the weekend during the vault event. Something was wrong there. So I think people saying that Battle Crashers interfere with the vault event, that's just further proof that they might be right. Because something was wrong. Something was wrong. We couldn't get the crowns. Could only get 9 of them. Something was going on, so that just makes further proof. Battle Crashers might affect the vault event in some sort of way. Degen says after I get past 430, I'll stop Palooza so I have more realistic target next time with hopefully Ironhawk. There you go. You should, if you get Ironhawks, man, you're gonna kill your PB probably pretty easily. Double Ironhawk is like twice as fast as Rowan. There's people out here getting thousands of keys, you know? Maybe not thousands, but at least 1,000. I think most people shoot for at least a couple hundred, up to 300, 400, 500, and then like the super grindy people try to get like 1,000. But yeah, Ironhawk is definitely 2 times faster than Rowan. Maybe like slightly less than 2 times faster, like 1.5 faster or something like that. Because Rowan doesn't always, like Ironhawk, it's always killing on the first turn, right? Like no matter what, always. Unless there's like a weird thing that happens with a mythic. There can be like a random situation, like 1 out of every 100 battles where you get a mythic that's really strong and then the wrong gnomes replace it and then you have to like finish it off with a skull or something like that, but barely ever happens. But with Rowan, you almost always have to go 2 turns. So it's like 1 turn versus 2 turns. So is that 2 times faster? With Rowan, you got to cast your Leprechaun. And most of the time, the enemy's going to get a turn after you cast your Leprechaun. And then you cast your Rowan. But with Ironhawk, you just cast your Ironhawks and you win. You don't have to give the enemy a turn at all. So whatever that is. If it's a 50% faster, something. But double Ironhawk is definitely faster, and it's almost 2 times faster. So you should get twice as many vault keys, or at least 50% more. So I'm going to say, like, if you do the same, Degen next time with 2 Ironhawks, you should get around 600 vault keys. If you went just as hard with 2 Ironhawks as you did with Rowan, you should get at least 50% more keys. Then when I beat PB with Ironhawk, I doubt I'll beat it again. This vault, I'm 1 Palooza behind on my averages, but going to give dog some. You got Sunspear to 100, first class to do that, Firestorm. Hey, there you go. Sunspear's really good for Phoenicia team, Yaogway Queen Titania team. Just any like team with red that you need a bunch of red. But those are the 2 that it's most known for. Phoenicia hits harder with a Firestorm active, like double. And then like the more red that's on the board, she hits harder too. And then she just needs red to fill up her mana, so I think she's the most notable troop that benefits from a firestorm. But Yaogwei Queen Titania as well. Queen Titania gets an extra turn if there's like 13 or more red on the board. Yaogwei, you need that alignment with the purple and the red, so the firestorm helps that. And yeah, it's mostly the Queen Titania follow-up that the firestorm's awesome for. Your second best is Stormcaller at 93 because finesse. Yeah, some classes you just only level up when you're using a certain team. And that's one of them there, I would say. Stormcaller. I only equipped it on stuff when I was using finesse. And then eventually you get it to 100 because you use finesse so much. Same with Shaman. Like you'll probably only use that with Triple Ferocity Rage Reaver. But eventually you'll get it to 100 because of that team. Those are the two most notables. Maybe Corsair with the Mother of Darkness team. Like you don't use it too much outside of that team. Here and there, it's like a decent blue class. It's probably the best blue class, really. Zuli Pants. Yeah, the coolest thing about... I mean, you know, Ironhawks are definitely the best, but when you have just Rowan, you can convince yourself that it's, hey, at least I'm leveling up classes. That's the good part of it. With Ironhawks, you can't level up classes while you do the Vault event, but you get way more keys, so it's definitely worth doing. Leveling all your classes to 100... not super duper needed. Something you'll need eventually. It's like a kingdom power thing. But it's way, way, way up there where you know how I feel about that. There's a point in time when you should concentrate on that, and it's not till very late game. Unless you want to be smart and just go around to your like magic kingdoms and level those classes to 100, you could do that, I guess. But I don't ever really think about kingdom power ahead of time. I usually wait until I need whatever it is, and then I do it. Like, oh, I need this class at 70 to get the next power. Okay, well, I'll remember to equip that class a little bit more. I'm not gonna, like, think of that way ahead of time and get my class to 70 just because of one kingdom power, when I could be using a way better class, like getting Elementalist to 100, or Sunspear to 100, or Frost Mage to 70, or Titan to 100, Slayer to 100. There's so many other classes you could do to 100 before you like worry about kingdom level and power class leveling. It's just not worth it until you're like, you got all the good classes to 100 at least. People, I think, you know, there's some people that don't worry enough about their kingdom power. Those are mostly like beginners that don't even look at it at all. And then there's some people like in the upper mid game that kind of worry about it a little bit too much. And then they're not getting other things done that are more important. Alright, how much... we got like 7 minutes left here. So I wouldn't even think about stopping and waiting until I have like 3 minutes left or something. So when we get to 22... And even like... I have enough cursed runes now that I probably shouldn't be waiting at all, but I still do it because they're kind of hard to come by. And eventually I want to stop buying them in the dungeon, so... This is still the best kind of like free way to get them a little bit of extra. So otherwise you got to spend gems on them. How's it going, May? Yo, Trey, thank you so much, man. You got the shovel until Glorfindel gets here if he wants his shovel back, you know? Back there with the golden shovel. Just gassing up the train. We are out of here now, you guys. It didn't even get overrun yet, and we're already running down the tracks. We know what's going to happen. We're so smart. We're in this Groundhog Day. This situation. So we know what's going to happen. You know, like in Groundhog's Day where he, like, knows what's going to happen. Like, there's a puddle. He puts down his coat over the puddle. He doesn't step in it on, like, the third or fourth time. He knows exactly what people are going to say. That's where we're at. We know that this train station is going to get overrun, so we're out of here early. 20 minutes in, like a whole 30 minutes before they even get here. We're like, screw that. Trey's like, everybody get on, get on, get on. Elle had it fired up. She's like a freaking... Isn't it called an engineer? I think I've been wrong this whole time. Doesn't the guy that drives the train, isn't his name an engineer? What's the conductor do then? Like, I always thought like conductor was the one that drives the train. We'll just call the other person the conductor. So Elle is the engineer, and Anya is the conductor. And then Tom is the bodyguard, and Trey is the shoveler, gassing it up. I still use greed. You could use Sister Superior here. It's just a little bit of extra gold. I don't know. I think Sister Superior is actually the technically meta for this team. The greed does some sort of like explosion with his traits that can slow you down by like a millisecond, while Sister Superior does not. So that's why you see some people using Sister Superior instead of greed, but either one is fine. And the difference between the two is like a millisecond every once in a while. So your greed could like make it explodes like a green on at the start of the matchup. So like that green explosion could make a cascade, which could make it take longer. And the Sister Superior does not do that. But if you're using the Sister Superior, you're not getting the little bit of extra gold each battle either. So you're kind of switching out a little bit of extra gold for quickness. Like the top speed. Then there's people that use it and they do this team in a different order. Like, I don't think it matters too much what order you do them in. It's whatever feels right to you on your controller or whatever. Maybe you're using a mouse and like it's easier to click a certain troop if you put it in a certain slot. Like doesn't really matter what order you put these troops in. Just whatever's most comfortable to you. Like I'm holding an L1 pushing X, then holding an L1 pushing a triangle. That's all I'm doing. So it doesn't really matter to me. I feel like X, you definitely want one of them on X because you're tapping the X anyway to progress like the screens. So I think X is a good choice. So the bottom slot for either your Greed or your Dust Devil. If you're playing on a PlayStation. Because that's the one you use to like progress to accept or whatever it's called. So right now I'm pushing X, pushing X, pushing X. So I might as well put one of the troops on X as well, because I'm already pushing it. And then the other one's on triangle. I don't know. Dust Devil at the top so he doesn't, if he needs to finish something off. Like if we get that weird situation where there's a random mythic that has too much HP and, you know, every once in a while, once out of every 100 battles. Then I can try to get up my Dust Devil real quick and like fire him off, or and then if he's not up there, he's getting blocked by the Ironhawks. The Ironhawks use yellow and they use green, or they use yellow and brown. So that's my reasoning of why I have them in this order and why I use Greed instead of Sister Superior. There you go. No one asked, but I decided to explain it. Alright, we got like 1 minute left, so I hope I get a Cursed Gnome in this last minute. That would be the best. So we got to try to hurry and cycle as many as we can. So we could try to see a Cursed Gnome in the last minute. That would be the best. There he is! I'm going to let it go. So I'm going to waste about 45 seconds of a Nomapalooza here. It's just the trade-off for getting a full drop of Cursed Runes. Not too bad there. That's pretty good. Sometimes I'll wait a whole 2 minutes or 3 minutes. It's getting less and less the more Cursed Runes I get, but like if I see one with like 3 minutes left, I'll probably still wait. 2 minutes, I'm definitely waiting. 1 minute for sure, I got lucky. And that's what we got here. So I'm just waiting till the 25-minute mark. Yo, Chad! Chad with the 5. Trey had the 5. He was the shoveler. Chad had the 5. He is the bandit kicker. You know when they drive up in their truck and they jump on the back when we run out of gas? Well, Chad will be there to karate kick them, punch them, do a spinning jump kick. He's right there, man. They will not run up on us from behind. Let's see. Trey says good morning. May says morning. Elgin's run Sis instead. Definitely a good choice. I have no problem with running Sis. She's faster. Like I said, the only reason I do greed is because I get extra gold. I get 100 extra gold per battle. And you do like a bunch of battles, right? So if we're doing one battle every 10 seconds at least, and then, what's that? 6, let's see, 6 a minute at least, and then 15 minutes. So whatever that is, like 90. So 90 times 100, I'm getting like an extra 9,000 gold for using greed. Sister Superior probably, you know, might get an extra battle or something, but that's about it out of that whole Nomapalooza. But she's definitely the meta and the best. I'm just explaining my reason for using greed. 100 gold times 6 battles a minute. That's 600 a minute times 15 minutes. Whatever that is. If my math's off, it's off. But I think it's like 9,000 gold or something per Nomapalooza extra. And away we go, says Tom. And we are really defended around the train as well. No high levels, but we have a bunch of people in each spot, so you're there to, like, be there for the thing that happens. You know what I'm saying? So Elgin's the level 5 engineer, Anya the level 3 conductor, Tom the level 1 bodyguard, Trey the level 5 shite shoveler, gasser upper, and Chad the level 5 bandit kicker. Got your stylist to stab him, too. Yeah, boy. Alright, let's go. You don't have to wait that long. I was just catching up in the chat. It doesn't matter. You could wait 30 minutes. You could wait 30 seconds. But you see I got a full drop. The reason this is only even a thing is because they nerfed the Nomapaloozas. At first, they were giving full drops for every single battle like this. They had to nerf it. Everybody was getting too much souls and diamonds and gold and glory and all that. So they had to nerf it. Each battle, you only get like a percentage of the drop. But if you wait on the last battle, you get the full drop, like I've been saying. So I got 12 instead of like 1 or 2. Alright, let's go open that dragon egg since we're done with the Nomapalooza. But let's go see how many pity keys. I always check after every Nomapalooza. So I only got 2 pity keys there. But that was like my... That was like my 6th or 7th Nomapalooza that I've run. And as far as keys, 355. So what did we get there? Like, I had 341. So I only got like 14 keys. But I did get 3 epics for that Nomapalooza. So total, we got 16 vault keys and 3 epics for that Nomapalooza. Not too bad. I'd hope for more, of course, but... Where are we at on verses? I got 4 left, so I definitely want to save at least 2. I'll try to run at least 1 or 2 more in this live stream, but we might have to go hunting for some verses at some point. We'll definitely use at least 1 more, though. Alright, let's go open this egg and see what I get from the gem dragon egg that I can open... or craft, or whatever you want to call it. Soul Forge. Troops. Gem Dragon Egg. Does anybody want to guess? Which one am I going to get? Who wants to guess? The one I hope I don't get is Tapasarth, because I saw Mr. T already get that. I want to get something different, so that would suck. Please give me anything but Tapasarth. I've already seen it. I had to go watch that one. The blue one? Syphorax. That sounds like a STD. Rubarath, Amathylus, Emeraldrin, Garniteriolin. Man, I hope I don't get the brown one or the yellow one, because the brown one's hard to say. And the yellow one, I already seen that. The blue one kind of sounds crazy. I'm hoping for Ruby, Amethylos, or Emeraldrin. Those are the three I want. Red, purple, or green. That's what I hope for. Travis says always bet on black. Dejan says Ruby. Elgin says Tapasarth. Anya says the blue one. Travis says always bet on black. El says Emeldrin. There you go. Screw Tapasarth. Travis says at least that's what Wesley Snipes recommends. Wesley Snipes and Blade. I heard he was a real a-hole on the set of Blade 2. Like, what was the other actors in Blade? Ryan Reynolds? Was he in it? Like, I think he's come out and said that Wesley Snipes was an a-hole. Which I've heard many times. Tom says green one. Chad says Diamantina. That's funny. Alright, let's hope for the green one, since a couple of y'all said the green one. Let's go. See what we get, guys and gals. Ready, set, go. Oh, I faked you out. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go. Oh, Ruby Wrath. Hey, I'll take it. Something new. I like it. I think that's the coolest looking one, don't you? Out of all of them, that's probably the coolest looking. Looking freaking sweet. Out of all the dragons, what's the coolest looking one? Tell me it's not Ruby Wrath. It's definitely Ruby Wrath. I got the coolest looking dragon. Maybe the brown one after that's pretty cool looking. The purple one. I think it goes red, then brown, then purple, then green, then yellow, then blue, as far as how cool they look. So this is what we just got. You met Snipes years ago. He was cool. Hey, hey, green's my favorite color too, Elgins. I think we've said that before because we're really similar. And that's one of the reasons. Ruby Wrath, 28 red, yellow, brown, Suncrest, Dragon Boss. Deal damage to all enemies boosted by red gems. Hey, another troop that could benefit from a Sun Spear. We were just talking about that. Convert 5 red gems to red giant gems. There's a 10% chance for an extra turn boosted by red gems. Your favorite color's blue? That's my daughter's favorite color. Green's my favorite. Blue's her favorite. Trey's a May baby. I'm an August baby. Babby. Travis said he came down to Fort Lewis in 09. He hung out for a while, checking stuff out and shooting the shite. Haha, cool. Crimson's your favorite color? That's a good color. Like dark red. Let's go try to make a team out of this thing. Then we'll go do another Nomapalooza or something. Alright, troops. We can get rid of our Labara team since Labara sucks butt. Probably a bottom 15 mythic. But hey, if you got Labara, here's the team I was trying it with. I don't know if anybody's actually come up with a good team. I doubt it. Even if they say they did, I still doubt it. But if you want to see this one more time, here you go, before I get rid of it forever. So I'm never going to use Labara. Even if I have a spell damage medal in a world event, it doesn't guarantee that it hits all enemies. It could give my team all life and waste my time. So screw this mythic, it sucks. Chad said it might be a girl. It does sound like a girl name. I just, there's lack of chesticles. But hey, that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean nothing. Can't tell, there's armor. It's an angel. Could be a woman. Doesn't really matter, not really. But the dude holding the scales at like at the courthouse, isn't that a guy? So that's why I thought it was a man. You know how the dude at the courthouse holding the scales? Like the statue? Isn't that a man? I don't even know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's a male. But Labara does sound kind of like a female name. Dejan says brother likes red. Trey says emerald my birthstone. L says here's good guessing game for everyone. I haven't seen my rings in almost a year. Where did I leave them? They're definitely in the house somewhere. Probably in the couch cushions, like in the recliner. Maybe like dug in your pocket for something and it like fell off and then like went in the crack of the recliner. It's like deep in your recliner. That's where it is. That or the car. Maybe it's like under the seat in the car. It's always the place to check. I lost a key once and I couldn't find it. It was to my storage unit. That really sucked. They had to go and like chop it off for me because I couldn't find it. And I had to buy a new lock. They're trying to charge me money to cut my lock, and I finessed them. I said I'd just buy a lock off them, and they said oh, they do it for free. It's in your pocket. Golem stole them. It's hiding in your couch. Yeah. Which one? Anya says in the fridge. Elle says it's actually starting to stress me out. They all have huge sentimental value, and one is 2K worth of platinum and diamonds. Yikes. Hopefully no one actually stole them then, because that's a lot of money. Anyway, team code, Labara, here you go. Pause it. We're going to get rid of this team and make a new dragon team. Got the new Rubarath. Looks freaking awesome. I love it. Might be my new favorite dragon. I like Ishtara, like as far as looks go. I'm not saying like I think they're good as far as their spells, and as far as looks go, you know, dragons are cool. So Ishtara was my previous favorite. That's why it's a badge on the channel for members. I might have to make this a badge, Ruby Wrath. That looks freaking sweet. Let's upgrade it. We got Ruby Aura, give 2 magic to all red allies when matching red gems. We got Gem Scales, reduce damage from skulls by 55%. Ooh, we got Summon a Firestorm at the start of battle, so we don't even need Sunspear. I mean, it'd probably be helpful in case that one runs out, but it's even got a Firestorm. I think all the dragons do that. Like, depending on their color, like if we had the green dragon, it would have Song of Leaves or something. It would do a green storm. It would have Gem Scales, and then it would have, like, Leaf Aura. And it would do green magic to all, or 2 magic to all green allies. They're all pretty similar, but the fire one might be the best. What kind of storm do you want? Most people want a firestorm. Or a poop storm. Alright, got it leveled up, got it traded. What up, Go? Still have a 0 dragon thing, unlucky on dungeons, but I calculated it's only 10% chance to get all 3 bosses without hitting trap. Yeah. Have you been buying the Dragonite with gems? Because you might have had enough by now if you're buying it every time, but I know it's expensive, so I don't expect everybody to be buying Dragonite every time. But that's what I did. I only had 1 perfect run. So you could get a dragon. You could have got one like Friday if you only had 1 perfect run and you bought all the Dragonite up to that point. Except for I didn't even buy it all. Like I missed a day or 2 also. So I bet you could have had a dragon egg by Friday for sure. Even with just 1 perfect run. And as long as you're buying the Dragonite most of the time. Because that's when I could, was Friday. But I waited until today for the live stream. Elle says, I know when I last wore them, just before I almost sliced a finger right off. They're here, but where? I'll have to put them someplace safe. So safe I'll never find them. Chad says under the bed. Certainly possible. I'll bet they're under or behind something. Cats probably messed with them. I was going to say cats, but I went with the recliner. Go says, yeah, might go for it to get at least 1 dragon quickly. Chad says in the closet. Trey says I probably should start buying. I like hoarding my gems, though. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel really terrible only having, like, 3,000-something gems right now. Feels bad, man. They might add a goblin for what? Alright, let's go. Ruby Wrath. So what else do we need? We got a dragon. And it's boosted by red gems. And it converts red gems to red giant gems. Well, you know how I go. I'd probably go Essentia. My first thought is always to start it with 50% mana. We got this. That summons a light storm at the start of battle. That's kind of poopy. But hey, Ruby Wrath does use yellow, so that's not terrible. Alright, now what? Do we continue with the dragon theme? Let's see. Who would go good with Ruby Wrath? We need like a red dragon for sure. Maybe something that hits all enemies. Probably a lower rarity though, I don't know. Let's just look at them all. Create skulls, and we don't need skulls, right? Convert brown to red. Shagra. That might be cool. But, I don't know. Give all allies 4 magic. Trying to find another dragon to put with, my, maybe this? Magma Dragon. Davinia is always good. Guess it depends what weapon we're gonna use too. Let's look at weapons. I'm probably gonna use a Mace of Claws. Let's go to Dragon's Claw. See what we got. Purple and red. This is nice because it's green and it makes red and purple. I could put that like right here. So now I kind of want like a red-purple dragon. Guess it has to be a dragon, yeah, okay. Base rarity. Wang Long. Bone Dragon. I'm thinking Magma Dragon. Go with the theme of hitting all enemies boosted by red gems. We're making so many different storms. It's crazy though. I'm gonna go with this. Something like that. My first thought here. Class, we'll make ourselves a dragon. Just make it all dragons. Alright, we got stone wall's the only thing that matters. Fireproof. Vanguard. Firestorm. Gift of Fire. Firebringer. Fireblade. So Dragon Guard, then Banner would be... We need some brown. Probably red. Okay, we don't care about blue. Essentia is just our 50% start. What color are we? Are we missing any colors? We got red, yellow, brown, green, yellow, and blue. So we're missing purple. Hey, there we go. Double red, brown, minus purple. Or actually, double brown, red, minus purple is even better. The bear banner. Where should we try it? Let's go PvP so I can get trolled. I don't know why I do PvP, but it's usually where I try new teams. Ruby Wrath. I just got it from opening a Gem Dragon egg, so now we're trying to make a team out of it. This is what I went with. Probably need to change my medals. I want to give it the best chance. Let's go with all Nisha. Well, let's see what happens, y'all. Robert, thank you so much, bro. He says congrats on the egg. You are the rocket launcher on the top for when the military comes. Actually, the Marty McFly happens first. So you'd be the Marty McFly with the hoverboard on the side of the train. In case we, like, run out of gas and they come from the sides, you're there to, like, fight them off. We probably need another person for the other side. We need a rocket launcher for the top. We need a follower, the Hummer. But we're pretty protected right now. Thank you, Robert. Level 5, Marty McFly. You've been a member for 27 months. You got the Heart of Rage badge. Holy crap. It's one of the highest ones right now. For Dragon Shards, you think they're going to make a Goblin for Dragon Shards? I don't know. Trey says he currently has 56,000 gems. Man, I would definitely advise getting some Dragonite then, bro. It didn't really put me down by like 2,000. So, what are you going to lose? Like 2,000 gems in the whole grand scheme of things? It's not that big of a deal. Definitely recommend grabbing some Dragonite. Get you that egg. One Creed is here. What was your previous name, One Creed? It was Mega Seeker? Was that right? I like to remember people's aliases. Clip Bomb Chad. I looked up Clip Bomb, by the way, Chad, and I couldn't find anything for Clip Bomb. I just think it's a grenade. So you got grenades. You're the bandit. You're going to throw a grenade under their hillbilly truck. Dejan says, game's trolling me on 427 keys after 27 Paloozas, so I need one more. First vault where I counted, I got 430 and 26 Paloozas, so one more Cindy Palooza. Choo-choo! Dejan says, Shagra and Ruby Wrath equals mini Skull Team. I was thinking about that. That'd probably be the second one I would try. I'm just kind of like, okay, so Ruby Wrath hits all enemies, boosted by red gems. There's nothing about skulls there, so I went with another troop that also hits all enemies, boosted by red and brown. And then it also makes like a red-brown storm. So I kind of went with spell damage instead of mix and matching skulls and spell. But that was my second choice. I would have went with Shagra if I didn't see Magma Dragon. Alright, let's fight. Got green and brown. Can get blue and red. Come on, Ruby Wrath. Got a purple extra turn. Can get green and brown again. Some skulls. Alright, let's go. Should I do this first so it makes more red or what? Possibly. Let's hit their hero. Now we got more red, so this should hit harder. Should I take this? It's taking red off the board. Nice. Ooh, it got an extra turn. Now I'll take it. Get out of here, dude. 2 shots. It wasn't too bad. Up, Trey, you gotta step up to the top of the train with the rocket launcher because Glorfindel is here and he's taking the shovel over. He said, been working on my car so I can grease the old train up, grease them nipples up. Yeah, boy. Grease and tweak. That's a pretty good team right there, yo. Y'all, that's what I meant to say. I'm gonna try it again. Two-shotted. Well, you know, I used the Mesa Claws too, so I guess not two-shot, but... Trey, you now have a big rocket launcher and you're on top of the train. L says Freddy really needs to back off. 47? Wow. 47 to 1? Jeez. A really small grenade. Okay, okay. That's good, though, because then we won't, like, hit ourselves. You can throw them out there and blow up some hordes. Or some hillbilly trucks, you know? Glorfindel's got his golden shovel keeping us going. Robert the Marty McFly. Alright, let's go. Or was Chad the Marty McFly? Or Chad's the bandit kicker. Alright, let's go. We got skulls here, let's do it. They got the Chalcedony team here. Those are always fun to fight against. If they get loop and we're in trouble. So we got a brown and a red storm. Thinking about taking this yellow. Maybe another red will... That won't matter, will it? They need brown and yellow. Man, there's so much on the board. Hey, we got a lot of mana. Okay, let's go. They have 76 durability. Which one do I do first? I wish I had more red on the board. Might take the skull. She don't got any mana yet. Okay, now you can either do 84 or 60. Let's do 84. Kill Chalcedony so she don't loop on us. Sheesh! Get out of here. Holy crap, two-shot again. What a combo. Ruby Wrath, the coolest dragon. I should put Ruby Wrath in the title, y'all. I guess the mystery of crafting the first dragon egg is better, though. Thank you for all the support today, y'all. I really appreciate it. We are cruising. There is no trouble in sight right now. They are trying, though, you know? We gotta make it a little bit exciting. They're running in front of the train, and L's just running them over. Anya's like, there's one, 3 points, bang, run them over. One hillbilly tried to jump on the back, and Chad stabbed it in the eye with a stylus and kicked him off. Glorfindel shoveling his little heart out. Robert's clotheslining zombies on the side on his hoverboard. We're just wrecking them right now. Trey's like shooting his rocket launcher down at big hordes. What do we got? This does nothing. Remember, it's just your 50% start. It does nothing otherwise. One tried to jump on the train and kicked his butt. Hey, what's going on here? What do we got? What do we got? I don't really want to take the red because I want like more red on the board, so that's how I do like Phoenicia. You don't want to get her up with red, you want to get her up with yellow and green, you know what I'm saying? So we'll get up the dragon with brown, leave as much red as we can. Then I'll cast this to put even more red. Then I'll cast it. Almost, yeah, could have got an extra turn there, that's why I didn't. Now we got to grab it because we have no chance of an extra turn. Almost two-shot again. Grab red there because it was a giant gem. Get out of here, Mambasira. Chad was Marty McFly a couple of times for Halloween. That's funny. And he just got a Cindy. The one enigmatic orphan fan says, try fighting the hardest teams. You know, I will. Sure. We'll move up, just for you. And welcome to the stream. Enigma. Let's go. Let's try this one. You wonder how this team would do for autoplay? I don't know. They probably cast Essentia 50 times in a row. You kind of got to make it foolproof for autoplay. So we're doing 2 trophy now, just for Enigma. See how it goes. We don't want to take red off the board. I almost want to get up my Mesa Claws first. Let's take green. Alright, they're going to try to Zul'Goth me here. Okay. Oh, get out of here, Zul'Goth. Get out of here, boy. Go on, get. Brown would take forever. Guess we have to do it, though. I want to win this, so I'm definitely trying to pick the best move I can. I think I'm going to try yellow, and... we got a purple storm somehow. Wild cards? There's no wild cards. I'm going to take brown. Uh-oh. We are entangled. This might be a uh-oh spaghetti-o. Even though I killed their Zul'Goth. I'm just gonna take this. Get it out of here. It'll do a little bit. Explode. They did it back. He's still up like a freak. Keeps hitting my Ruby Wrath. Uh-oh. Crap. Take yellow, but, alright, they missed. I'm not frozen on blue. Crap. I'm frozen on brown. I could summon after he goes down, so that's not terrible. Just might take a minute. We might still be able to pull this off. I got a summon coming. I'm just gonna mess up that brown extra turn. Uh-oh. Ouchie. And so we got this. Should I save it? I'm about to cast it. Man, they got the Elementalist. A Doomed Blade. Ouch. This is why you don't do 2 trophy. Or even 3 trophy. Just do 1 trophy. Alright, get out of here, freak. Knock your barrier off. We need brown, we need red. Hit him again. What's this do? Scatter damage. Could enchant. Should probably do that before it goes down. Oh, come on. Yeah, green, green, green. Don't get up your stupid blade. Alright, he is barriered. We're frozen on blue. What should we do? I'm just gonna take all this blue. That way we have a summon, just in case he somehow... Like, if I hit him with the Mesa Claws, it's just gonna knock his barrier. Then he's gonna take all this blue. And then he's gonna get up, and then he's gonna cast. I might be able to kill him with the Magma Dragon, though. Nah, he'll get up, he'll cast, and then I'll be screwed. So I'm gonna take this blue, get up my Essentia. That way I can summon back in. And he's got barrier. I think that's the move. Might even... Nah. Alright. Now I have two things. I definitely need to cast this. Oh, no! No, no, no! Alright, we're getting up next turn. He's got barrier again. What a jerk. What do we do? I probably just cast it and hope I get an extra turn and then hope I get skulls. This is a hard battle. Alright, now it's a race and he's probably going to win it. We need brown into green. Got a red storm. Of course he gets an extra turn into some blue, of course. Now we're screwed. It's like nothing I can do. Huh. I think I'm dead, y'all. Got a red storm. Crap. Oh well. It was kicking butt until I went to the 2 trophy. We almost won. Probably have to use like a different class or something. I don't know. But that's why I don't recommend doing 2 or 3 trophy. It's a waste of time. No one said this was a Guild Wars team or anything. It's just my first thought with the new dragon that nobody has except for me, pretty much. Let's see. You said something you could try offline while working. Elle says I vote to draft in DaVidya. Bless her, she's a doll. DaVidya's awesome. Yeah, we just lost Enigma, so... That's even worse than not fighting to your full extent. We could try it in, like, difficulty, like, we could try it somewhere, like... That's not PvP. There's a bunch of trolls, a bunch of jerks in PvP, so... Let's try it. Then I'll do a Nomapalooza after this. Where should we try it? Just in case it's like really good for difficulty 12 Explore, you never know. What am I looking for? I think I'm looking for Pride Lands. Where the heck is it? There it is. Let me get out of this and go to 12. My PvP defend is whatever. I don't even care about it. It's better to just put something crappy that you get more defend battles and stuff. Definitely not trying to beat people, though. Let's do this, because I'll get up real quick. Bang. Oh, yeah, we need to retreat. Worrying about your PvP defend is a big waste of time. Like doing 3 trophy PvP. Try not to waste my time since I'm totally free to play, and everything I do is a lot harder. Got a brown extra turn. Got Ruby Wrath with a bunch of red. Let's get rid of this blue. Ugh. Didn't hit too hard there. Let's get rid of these skulls. Get some red. Kind of want green. Let's get yellow. Now we do this. Somehow didn't get an extra turn. Anything on the board? No. Yes. Green. We got this. I don't want to take... I want to do this. Okay, kill my Ruby Wrath and I'll kill you. Wasn't too bad. It's not the greatest, but I'm sure there's other teams we could use it with. I wasn't too impressed with all these dragons anyway, but I do like... It looks really freaking awesome. Firestorm, gem scales. It's a dragon. Could probably find a better team for it. I was thinking like Yaogwei Queen Titania or something. But then you would have to like take something off that team. I always hate messing with teams that are already really good. Jim's here. He said he did a perfect run this morning. Oh, we could use this in the dungeon. Let's do that next. After I said I wasn't going to take a red, I take a red. I want brown or yellow. I really want green. Keep taking... I should let them have skulls, because I got the gem scales. Gotta get used to the team, too, you know? There we go. It's almost our Mesa Claws. This has a chance at an extra turn, so there. Bang, bang. Now what? Let's take brown. It's got to be an extra turn somewhere there. We got brown and red. Pick the right one there, I guess. Extra turn. It's working, it's just not the fastest ever. Yeah, good job, Jim. Degen says I normally go left to right on dungeon and get traps. Today I thought I'd go right to left and still got traps. Yeah, I've only got one perfect run too, Trey. Alright, let's get out of here and go do the dungeon. We'll use this team still. Alright, 4 is my favorite number. And then... probably 3. No! Hearts. They're always on the bottom. Now it doesn't matter. You should just open them all, right? In case you get stairs, you can go downstairs, get more rewards. You might get another trap, too. I guess it's up to you. I just open them all after I don't get it perfect. See? Descend. Now I'm on level 4. But this one, yeah, it might be like a prize. Strap. Oh well. Let's see what happens. Should be fine, it's just dungeons. So me, Chad, and Trey have all only got one perfect run. Got green extra turn. Got brown extra turn. I got yellow. Got Ruby Wrath. I got Magma Dragon. Not bad. I like when it 2-shots. Any place that it could get up, cast, get an extra turn, and then cast Magma Dragon, that's where it's good at. So it's not for like PvP so far. I wouldn't recommend it for like 2 trophy or 3 trophy PvP. I wouldn't recommend it for difficulty 12 Explore. I'd recommend it for more like where you would use Phoenicia or something. So like pet battles, dungeons, difficulty 5 Explore. That's where this seems like it fits in. It's not like a scalable team or anything. It's just like a quick clear, basically. So you don't take Phoenicia to 3 trophy or difficulty 12, right? It's still really good. And I'm not calling this really good. I'm just saying, like, there's different teams for different things. This is not a 3-trophy PvP team. This is not a difficulty 12 PvP or a difficulty 12 explore team. It's more like a quick clear, hope you get an extra turn type of team. Get up the Mesa Claws. Here we go. Let's see if it happens, right? Let's do this first, though, to give us a better chance. Now, we hope for an extra turn, but we don't need it because we just crushed their face in. So you know how you do like Phoenicia and Magma Dragon? You cast Phoenicia and then you cast Magma Dragon? Well, if you can cast Ruby Wrath, get an extra turn, and then cast Magma Dragon, that would be better. Probably doesn't hit as hard as Phoenicia, though. I don't know. How about this? I want green. I want green to do this, to then do this, to then do this. See, the battles it wins, it looks really impressive, and the battles it loses, it does not. That was a pretty quick dungeon. I got to go down to level 4 also. Alright, let's buy these again. I'm not going to keep doing this, I don't think, forever. But I'm going to do it for now. I have 3,500 gems now. What a loser. Got these, let's get this. No perfect run for me today. Don't need those, almost relief that I don't. Let's just run our adventure board real quick with our new team. Just to give it a little more time on the screen before I never see it again. It's a good idea, Glorfindel. Blue extra turn. I think I'm going to move on after this, but that's a good idea. They're all dead. Easy battles, though. Easy claps. So free. Whatever the kids say. Red extra turn. Take green when I can. Got green into brown into green. We don't need all that, though. We can just do this. Let's hurry up with this adventure board, and we'll do a Nomapalooza next. Got a gnome. Why'd I do that? I could have done the red extra turn. What an idiot. Goblins, you're never gonna win, so just stop. Kill him. Wonder what the boost is. I'm gonna check that this next battle. Degen says 0 perfects here, but level 5. That's pretty good. Robert only 1 perfect run. Elgin has 4. That's the most I've heard of. That's a good idea, Glorfindel, like I said. I might try it another day. I might have to make a video on this dragon. I don't know if anybody else has it yet. They could, I don't know. I don't want to know. Alright. I forgot to check the boost. I'll do that this time. So doesn't it get a boost off of something? Red on the board or something? 14, so it hits for 90. And that's with only 7. So for every... You get 2 for every 1. 2 to 1. I don't know why I do that on these crappy battles. I should just try to get it up as fast as possible. There we go. $94 or something like that. Yeah, I'll try to come up with like 3 teams at least and then make a video. I don't want to make like a video with one team. That's a Harpy Mage, Flamifer, maybe Divina, maybe Shagra. Maybe I'll just plop it in the Yaogwei Queen Titania. Maybe you take off Queen Titania, put in Ruby Wrath. I don't know. Maybe you do Flamifer, Yaogwei, Ruby Wrath, Child of Summer. It does hit pretty hard. Like, how hard does Phoenicia hit? You got the ×2 boost ratio. Imagine like 20 on the, you get like plus 40. So 101. It's definitely no slouch. I don't know if it's where it stands against other troops, but we could just throw it on a Phoenicia team and see how it stacks up. Brown and yellow. L says, holy cheese biscuits, suddenly a wild bass. There you go. Run that GAP. Unless you have only one, then I would just save it. You think it hits harder than Phoenicia? Heck yeah. Let's go see after this one. I want yellow and I want brown. That would be a good title for the video, you know? Hits harder than Phoenicia. New best ever. Top 5. 36. Let's see what happens. Or we could just put... What am I looking for? I'm just gonna throw it on the top of this team. I guess you can't because you need Sunspear. What'd I do? Maybe not. Let's just put Phoenicia on the other team. I just want to see, like, compare them. I'm not really trying to make a team. I just want to compare them. Let's go get Phoenicia. Hers is just 1-to-1, but she does double damage if there's a firestorm, so that's probably what makes her hit harder. Now we're totally blocking the Mesa Claws. Do I got a pet up? That'd probably be better. No pet? Alright. This'll show us like how much they hit for anyway. 'Cause they're not gonna one-shot. Well, now we're getting blocked. I should put Phoenicia at the bottom or something. Hers is 17, but if they're... So she'll hit for... She hits for more, right? There's a firestorm she does. She definitely hits for more. He's up there, though. Ruby Wrath. She, he. That boost ratio is nice. You got 113 or something like that. And a chance for an extra turn. I didn't get it, but that she doubles, but doesn't have a chance at an extra turn. I don't know. I think Ruby Rasp hits pretty hard. I want green or yellow or brown, but there's nothing. I gotta take that, or else they would take it. Nothing again. Wish I didn't have to take that off the board. I don't know. I can't tell. I think in a perfect situation, Phoenicia definitely hits harder. But in a perfect situation with Ruby Wrath, you get an extra turn and you hit really hard. So it's hard to tell. But Ruby Wrath might be the second hardest hitting mythic as far as AoE. Right behind Phoenicia. Freaking cool dragon. I like it. It's probably the best. I like it out of all the dragons. Even though, hey, it's the one I got, so take it with a grain of salt. Maybe I'm biased, but before I even got him, I wanted the Emeraldrin, but Ruby Wrath was definitely up there. It looks the coolest. Alright, let's do a Nomapalooza. I need to go make sure I'm ready, though. I'm doing Wild Plains. Gonna make sure you're all the way ready. No turns for you. What's the Yao Gui team? It's Flamifer, Yao Gui, Queen Titania, Child of Summer. If you don't have Child of Summer for some reason, you can use Taipan. It's pretty cool. Cast like the Flamifer to get up the Yao Gui, then you cast the Yao Gui, hope it has alignment with purple. Then you have like so much red, you just hit 2 enemies like really hard, and then your Queen Titania gets an extra turn, hits all enemies. You got the... No. It's... The Child of Summer is an empowered converter, so it converts brown to red, and that's what you're hoping for. Then you cast Yao Gui, hoping to change purple to red, get an extra turn, make a ton of red on the board with your Firestorm. Then your Queen Titania is supposed to clean everything up with an extra turn, in case it doesn't. So it gets an extra turn of 13 or more red. Now I need to put on my medals. Gotta be fully prepared. I don't even think I need the Anu, because we're using... But I don't think it matters either way, really. Alright. We'll get through this mini-boss, too. We don't want to do that during a Nomapalooza. The red bombs give 5 mana, yeah. Cheese cracker, says May. Holy cheese biscuits. Yo, how's it going? Lafalaha? Sorry. Lefa? Hi from Norway. That's awesome. Lefalaha. Lefalaha. I'm not the best at saying names. I usually shorten them down for you. Alright, I think we're ready for this Nomapalooza. Let's get this out of here first. We'll be in the perfect spot to do one, because we just got a boss battle. That's the best time to do a Nomapalooza, right after you get the chest. That way your myth stones don't slow you down. There's that situation there that I was talking about earlier. That's why you don't want to have that situation. So you want to be as close to 0 myth stones when you start a Nomapalooza as possible. So we only have 2. That's good. So now when we start our Nomapalooza, we'll never get to 100. So we won't have to deal with that situation. Let's go. Down. Okay, so 4 left. I'm probably gonna only run one more here, and then I'm gonna save one because I need to capture some footage so I can do the world event scoring. I'll probably do a Nomapalooza for that. But if we happen to get another one, I'll run another one. But we'll have to hunt down some verses. I'm international now. I'm on Discord too. Here, I'll put you. Just send me a friend request. What's my thing? 5137? I already forgot it. Hold on a second. I don't have Discord up right now. Is my thing 5137? I think it is. I might be wrong though. If that don't work, I'll it's a Sinnycool Centers. 3157. I had it wrong. My bad. There you go. I'll pin D-Gens. There it is. I'm dyslexic or something. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do one more thing before I started this. Now I can't remember. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright. Getting ready. We driving the train. We got defenses up on all sides. L is the conductor. Or no, the engineer. Trying to do it right. Anya is the conductor. Tom is fighting off zombies, busting their hand through the windows. He's the bodyguard of the engine car. Trey, shooting rocket launchers down at some hordes of zombies. Chad, throwing grenades at hillbilly trucks, kicking them off the back. Robert, Marty McFly, clotheslining zombies. Glorfindel, shoveling it up, keeping us going. Appreciate it, y'all. Let's do this. All right, so let's wait till 128, and then that will be what, 43? We know when it's over. 43, right? Is my math good or not? I can't remember my own Discord, but I can remember how to do math. 143, let's go. This will be the last one of the day, unless I happen to get another Cindy while we're just doing regular grinding. Remember to always equip a class, get those class weapons if you don't have them all. I'm hoping most of y'all have all your class weapons, but I did link a video with the top 5 class weapons at the end of the Vault Secret video if you need that. It's like Reflection of Good, Skeleton Key. There's a bunch of good ones. I think Essence of Evil, right? Name them all for me. What's the best class weapons? Those are some of them. There's definitely like at least 3 or 4 that you really need to get. And then there's a few that are borderline. Like Blunder and Peril, whatever it's called. The one you get from Doomsayer, that one's pretty good. It's like borderline top 5. Isn't that Fiendfire one of them? Pretty good. Spider-Man is here. Holy crap. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Radioactive Spider-Man. Da-na-na-na. 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 You ever get a cartoon theme song stuck in your head from back in the day? I had a Spider-Man DVD and it had that show on it. So I heard it and I couldn't get it out of my head. Still can't. It's been like months. Stuck in my head. Like I said earlier, you don't need to level up every class to 100. Just get all the class weapons, at least. Level up the good classes to 100. At least get all the good class weapons. Because there definitely is around 5 that are must-have. And some of the classes that you get them from aren't that good, so you might not have thought about it or done it yet. Like Doomsayer. Who's leveling Doomsayer ever? But it has a decent weapon, so... Like Plague Lord. Plague Lord's not one of the first ones you think of equipping and getting experience for. But it has a good weapon. So you want to get that 250 victories. Hey, there's Cindy! Ooh, we might be able to run another one. I think she's the one I'm missing. Might be able to run another one now, y'all. Alright, LaFala. I'll get you after the live stream. I don't have Discord up because it chugs my laptop, and then I can't look at the chat as good. You don't have all the class weapons yet, just the most important ones. Got 3 sisters today, just as I was leveling Tidecaller. Yeah, people mention 3 sisters here and there. I think it's like maybe top 10. It's definitely not top 5, but that's good you got it because it's not definitely not bottom 5. It's good. Rain Man, hey Rain Man, what up, dude? EOE, Reflection of Good, Fiend Fire. Mountain Crusher's a mastery weapon, but you got most of them there. That's good. Reflection of Good is Archmagus. EOE, I think, is Plague Lord. Fiend Fire, I think, is Diabolist. Plunder and Peril is Corsair. Doomsayer has a good one. Thief has a Skeleton Key. Yeah, the Skeleton Key nerf was like the Gobtruffle nerf. It wasn't a big deal. If you're not using Skeleton Key just because of that nerf, you're overreacting. That'd be like not using Gobtruffle. People that use Plunder and Peril are just overreacting and they want to be special. Dancing Daggers, there you go. That's a top 5. Dervish. We got that next week, I think. So on Thursday, when we have the Dervish class event, you could get Dancing Daggers. You always want to get it for free by 250 victories. You never want to buy it, ever. Don't ever buy it with any resource. Whenever you can do something just by winning battles, like, it's always much better. Especially as a totally free-to-play. You never want to buy a class weapon through the class event. I'm sure it could all line up perfectly to where you're like, oh, I'm going for this leaderboard. I don't have this class at 100. I'm going to try to get it to 100. I don't have the class weapon yet, so I'm going to buy up really far in the shop because I'm going for the leaderboard and I'm going to get it to 100, and then you get the weapon too. That's the only time ever, and that would rarely ever happen. Unless you get first place on the leaderboard, you just wasted a bunch of gems. So don't recommend it for 99.9% of people to buy the class weapon. You want to just get it for free through victories. I could see all of it lining up, though, for one person out there where they're going for that leaderboard, first place on a class event. And they don't have the class weapon yet somehow. So they probably shouldn't be going for a first place on a leaderboard if they don't even have one of the good class weapons. But maybe there is like one person out there where that would be true. Most people shouldn't. '90s X-Men theme still goes hard. Oh yeah. I gotta think of it. I don't even remember it. X-Men. How'd the X-Men theme song go? I think it's just music, right? Or wait. Something about mutants? Ah, dude. Shield of Urskaya. Yeah, that's like the best one. Sentinel class. That's like the first one you want to get. Calling it the best one might be a little bit of a reach, but it probably is. And it's the first one you should get for sure. Shield of Urskaya. I can't believe I didn't say that one. It's like the best one. For sure. I just said not for sure and then for sure in the like same two sentences. How's the X-Men go? I think it's just music, right? I don't know. I'm about to look it up. Like a guitar solo. Oh, I almost had it, dude. It's like on the tip of my brain, like the theme song to the X-Men. Crap. That's gonna bother me till I remember how it is. Told you I freaking knew it. Damn it. Be proud of me, everybody. I know the X-Men theme song off the top of my head. Takes me a second. Spider-Man. They're all kind of the same. They just repeat something over and over. Yeah, that one slaps. X-Men. Oh, I hate that. Just jamming X, looking at the chat, and it wants me to pick my difficulty. It's like when you're watching YouTube while you're doing a Nomapalooza and you gotta pick the difficulty, you're like, why isn't it going? Your laptop decided it wanted to be a 2-stroke engine the other day. Had to open it up. Pull some crud out of the fans. Dude, that was my PS4. You guys remember that? Who was here for the days of the overheating PS4 from like a year ago? When did I get my new one? It's probably been like a year now, right? I've had this new one. I remember getting the new PS4 like a year ago, right? Yeah, I think it's exactly a year ago now. It was like July or something. So a little bit over a year. You guys remember the super loud PS4 from like over a year ago? That sucked. It kept overheating. We couldn't do live streams. We tried to do live stream, it would overheat after like 15 minutes. That freaking sucked. I was really panicking because like I couldn't do my channel without a PS4. And then do like the chip shortage. You couldn't find a PS4 or a PS5 at that time. I got really lucky and I found it on the PlayStation website. I got super lucky. Like my PS4 was on its last leg. I could barely make videos. It was overheating. And I found one. Like, there was like one left. There was none anywhere. Like, none at GameStop. I was looking for like 2 months because it started overheating. And of course I started looking like right away. It just took me like 2 or 3 months to find one because of the chip shortage. Even the PS4s were hard to find back like a year or two ago. PS5 was impossible. But PS4 was like almost impossible. So I had an overheating PS4 where I do like 75% of my videos on it. Probably more than that. I do like at least 10 videos a week. And I do 7 of them on the PS4 probably. I do like, yeah, 75 to 85% of my videos on the PS4. So it kind of sucked. And I live stream 90-something% of the time on PS4. It could have been like Sekiro or Final Fantasy that, you know how some games are like really taxing on your machine? I think that was when we were stopping Final Fantasy and then we were starting Sekiro. Final Fantasy VII Remake playthrough that we did. If you're interested at all in other games besides Gems of War, I also play Everquest Project 1999, and I'm playing Elden Ring right now, and before that I played a full playthrough of Sekiro Blind, and before that I played a full playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake Blind. Before that, I think it was Bloodborne and all the Dark Souls. No, it was Dark Souls Remastered before that. Before that was Bloodborne. Before that it was Dark Souls 3, I think, and Dark Souls 2. Those are all the other games I've done full playthroughs of on the channel. Mostly Dark Souls crap, because that's my favorite. I did Sarah is Missing. I did Oregon Trail. Battle Ages, Neverwinter. Sky, what was it called? Sky something. It's like a shooter. I don't even remember what it's called. This is a nice shooter. I like playing shooters sometimes, like the top-down, like, bullet hell. I can get in the mood for those like once every 3 years. I just like to test my skills, like my reflexes, because that's basically what it is. And I did pretty good in that. I like made leaderboards a couple times. I made videos on it. Forget what it's called though. Sky something. It was one of those free PS4 games. That's what I should be doing, man. Instead of playing like Elden Ring, I should be playing the free PlayStation games in the shop, because a lot of more people play that. And less people make videos on them. That's why I tried Fall Guys. If I could play Minecraft for free, I probably would. Just for the views. I saw a dude, he streams on the other place. And he does okay. Like, I think it's his full-time job. Like, he's doing that good. Like, borderline. And he also has a YouTube channel, but his YouTube channel doesn't do very good. Like, he'll put stream clips on YouTube and, like, he'll get, like, 30 views or 40 views, or... Even though he's, like, a decent-sized Twitch streamer with, that... I think he does it full-time. And he played, Minecraft. And he got, like, thousands of views. Like, dang, that's the secret code to YouTube. Just play Minecraft. Minecraft, Five Nights at Freddy's. I thought Fall Guys was going to be that, but it wasn't. I think you also have to make sure you do like a baity title and a stupid thumbnail, and you can't just play Minecraft. You have to like put... I don't know. My 1-year-old baby plays Minecraft. OMG. Hey, what up, Drager? How's it going, man? I'm doing okay. I fasted for 36 hours. Has anybody ever done that? I was having like a stomach issue. I have bad stomach. So I'm like, I don't know. I gave it a break. I've never fasted for that long ever. It's my longest fast ever. 36 hours. And it fixed everything, so it might just be in my head, though. I don't know. But it did help. Like, sometimes I'll do intermittent fasting, like I'll not eat from 6 at night till like 6 in the morning, which is really easy to do, and supposedly it's healthy for you. If you ever want to try fasting, just try to stop at a certain time at night. Just eat dinner, and then don't eat anything after dinner. And then you just don't eat before you go to bed. You don't eat in the middle of the night. And you don't eat right when you wake up. And you just eat breakfast like a normal person. And everybody in the world could intermittent fast easily. You just don't eat anything after dinner. And then you don't eat anything in the middle of the night. And you don't eat anything as soon as you wake up. And then you're all of a sudden fasting for 12 hours easily. Just do like 7 to 7. It's not even hard, you're just sleeping. Supposedly it's pretty healthy. to do. Funky Town, Texas is here too. I'm doing a Nomapalooza, so if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. And I'm already done with it too, so I need to, I was too busy talking to even realize it was over. I thought it was cool I did a 36-hour fast. I couldn't even believe I did it. Like, I wasn't even that hungry either. Like, I saw food a couple times and I smelled food, but I wasn't like... It only like enticed me for like a minute, and then I was like... I had the resolve, you know? Alright, let me catch up in the chat. Let's see how many pity keys we got. 24. Oh, my guy is DC United. He gave me some gems. I really need them right now, too, so I appreciate that. 125. Thanks, man. Bang. Andy's here giving me $5 in the chat, too. So, what is DC? DC is... You're the other Marty McFly. You're helping out Robert. Robert's clotheslining zombies. You're on the other side. So we got two sides. So you got to be on the other side. Appreciate it, man. Alright, let me see where I left off here. Degen uses 4 firebombs for his defend. That's great. It's kind of a weird thing, like, suggesting that, because I don't want every single person in the world to use 4 firebombs, because then you couldn't like test yourself against PvP teams and stuff like that. I just want less people doing annoying teams where they're trying to get you to run away. So for every one person doing that annoying team that just makes you retreat, I wish they would turn into a 4 firebomb. So I don't want to see like... I don't want to ever go to PvP and see 3 teams that are all firebombs. That's not what I'm trying for. I just want to... I'm just giving advice on how to get the most out of your PvP defend without putting in too much effort. So you, like I say, you could technically get more resources out of setting a defend team that loses than you do out of getting one out of one that wins. So the advice is mostly to help you guys get more resources and spend less time on it. It's not that I want to see 3 firebomb teams when I go to play PvP. I don't. I'm just trying to help you, the person listening right now. I'm not trying to tell everybody in the world to set 3, 4 firebombs. It's more like a secret tip from me to you than it is a everybody should do this type of stuff. So I think some people think I just want easy PvP. I don't even play PvP that much. I don't really care. I'm just trying to help you guys. Davinia. I love Davinia. You got Baz twice in a row. Freddy. Degen has 12 Freddy, 0 Cindy, 11 Hoagie, 8 Baz. That sounds about right, man. It's always like that. Elle says, I like 3 trophy offense, though. Keeps my mind active. Yeah, it's definitely a challenge. It's kind of like Arena. I like the stuff that you like, Elle. You don't like easy stuff. I play games to, like, challenge myself. I don't play them to, like, Lego my way through life, and I don't know. So, that's why I play Arena. I just don't like 3 trophy PvP because I don't like people trying to annoy me on purpose. So I don't even want to give them that. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather play like 2 trophy or 1 trophy. I used to play 3 trophy all the time. Like, probably had like a 90% win rate. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I used the right team against 3 trophy, I could win 90% of the time. I just don't like it because every now and then you're going to get that stupid team. And of course you could just retreat. But I don't want to give them the satisfaction of their defend team getting a win. So I don't even want to... It's like the smelly wrestler, like I say. I'm never going to wrestle somebody that's stinky and never takes a shower. Could I beat them? I probably could, right? But why would I want to get all stinky and have to smell their gross armpits? They smell, they're stinky. I'm not going to even try to wrestle you. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I think I'm the best wrestler in the world, and I could definitely beat them 9 times out of 10, but they're stinky and they never take a shower and they're going to rub their sweat and stinky armpits all over me. No. That's the person that does the orb weaver, summon, 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 or loopy, 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 or whatever to annoy you. They're a stinky, sweaty wrestler that you could beat, but you don't want to get all stinky and sweaty. So that's how they win. They win by people getting disqualified or running away and not fighting them. It's like a skunk. The people that set the defend teams where they summon, 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 or loop, 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 or whatever, and people retreat because it's just annoying, that's a skunk. They're just trying to squirt you with their farty green gas. Smell you away. Those people are annoying. Jim did a perfect run this morning. All right, good job. I think I already read that, but good job again. I went back too far, probably. Degen says Yao Gui in slot 2 or 3 got everything except Flamifer, which will come to Soulforge this month. He's in slot 2, I'm pretty sure, right? Flamifer, Yao Gui, Queen Titania, Child of Summer. That's the meta for that team. Sorry, I was doing a Nomapalooza. That's why I'm so far behind, y'all. Yeah, when I mentioned Cindy, she was right there in the next battle. Elgin's first PS4 went out the same way. Mine still works, too. I gave it to one of the kids. It still works. It just won't, like, live stream. It won't do anything, like, for a very long time. It'll still work here and there to do... I'm sure if I, like, opened it up and cleaned it out and stuff, it's not, like, broken. I just couldn't continue to use it for live streaming and stuff. Like, I leave this thing on, like, all day. I'm an idiot. Crypt Keeper's top 10? Maybe. Orb of Winter's pretty good. Drager's here. Lefa says, I noticed loading is much faster on PS5 for Gems of War. I bet. PS4 has really slow Gems of War loading. L says, I was UK #1 in Alien Nation for a while a few years back. Nice. Ikaruga, best top-down bullet hell shooter, says Rain Man. What's the one? What's the one that starts with a G? That's the one that people always say is the best. Oh my gosh, I can't think of anything today. It takes me a minute. Anyways, I don't really care. I think that's a side scroller anyway. It's not a top down. There's one that starts with a G. It was on like PlayStation. But it's from the side. It's not from top down. Elle says she's fasted 48. Nice. I think I could do it. I like ate a banana just because. I think I could have kept going, but I don't want to be like, you know. That's probably the max I would ever do is like 48. Rayman says I will be forced to get into Minecraft and Roblox because of my kids. I don't get it. You almost ate someone when you had to fast that long? Jeez. Trey intermittent fasts, and he works out, I think. Elle says I generally just do 19.5 every day with keto. Lost 6 inches off my waist in 2 months. Kind of crazy. What's that, like 19 hours you're allowed to eat and 5 you're not? Or is that the other way around? Or am I just looking at it wrong? Trey eats from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's pretty cool, dude. That's crazy. What time do you go to bed? Like 8? Elle says I'm never hungry in the mornings. Yeah, same here. Not really. Sometimes I'll eat just to like... You don't want to like drink coffee or any kind of caffeine on an empty stomach. I'll just eat, or like whatever. I'll have a headache and want to take some Excedrin or something. Like that's the only I like eat just to put something in there for like a vitamin or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a multivitamin. If I want to take a vitamin, I don't want to have like an empty stomach. So sometimes I'm just eating in the morning just to put something in there to then take a vitamin or drink some coffee or something. Drager said I just did Umbral Nexus on Switch. Ended up using 4 wisps. Yeah, dude, I think that I did 2 wisps. I can't remember, man. I did wisps though. Those are the best. Void wisps, definitely. Glorfindel says I do 24, eat all my food in a 4-hour window. Wow. Elle says some days I just naturally fall into mad, but I do tend to end up with a slight calorie deficit. I have so much energy these days. Dude, whenever I eat, I feel like crap. So that was like the part of the idea. Every time I eat, I feel like crap. I don't know why. I just can't. I'll start eating and then I'll eat too much. I think that's it. And I'm not even like fat or big. I'm like normal sized man. Just my stomach is effed. I think I'm like 185 or something. Last I checked, it was like 180 something. Maybe 190 if I'm like really big. Definitely less than 200 though. No smaller than 175, 180. Somewhere in there. Hey, thank you, DC. You said congrats on your first diamond egg. I wonder if it showed that in the guild chat. I'm not going to look because I don't want to see a certain name, but... You say workouts are fun? I got Ruby Wrath, Rain Man. I think it's the best one. We did some teams earlier, and I played with it. Dang, I'm so far behind. Let me speed through this chat so I can do something on the screen here. Lefa said no one should ever fast because your body will lose everything but fat first. I'm not even trying to do it for losing weight. I was just trying to give my like stomach a break. I think fasting's always good. I mean, if you're trying to like get skinny, I don't know. There's probably other better ways, but I'm not trying to get skinny. It's just like for overall health. Yeah, that's cool, El. It's actually not true at all. Fasting can help reset your metabolism. Yeah, there's a lot of... You should look it up, because I read about it the other day when I was doing it, and there's lots of reasons to do it. It's like your blood sugar, your... I think you just said that, but there's a lot of reasons. Drager says, I just don't like being attacked in PvP. Fight my meta team. Haha. Eating all the time is bad for you. Fasting brings on a process of I don't know how to say that, but super important. I agree, I think. I'm going to try it from now on. I'm going to go like 6 to 6. I think that's super easy. You know, 7 to 7 is probably even easier. Something like that. Lefa said I tried fasting 1 month a year, only eating 1 time a day, and was bad for me. Yeah, it's different for everybody, though. I mean, we can't tell anybody that it's good or bad for them. You know what I'm saying? People's bodies react differently. It even says that in the stuff I was reading about fasting. Like, they say all these good things about it, but then they say, like, certain people should not do it. So maybe, Lefa, you're the one that shouldn't do it type of person. Elle says I'm gaining muscle like crazy now. It's great. Everyone's different, though. Maybe you needed more protein. Yeah, like, it definitely said not everybody can do it. How much Dragonite for a perfect? It's like 80, 82, 84, something like that. Thanks, Rain Man. Or if you're saying it to somebody else. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, 24 here. I want to see how many I got. Then, I think we just got another one. We got that Cindy. Oh, yeah, I got 4, so I'm definitely gonna... I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to run one more. I think I'm just going to save 2. Because I'm pretty... I don't have that many vault keys, and I really want them. Alright, so... Let's see here. 374. So far, I've only got 124. 124 and 11. 148. So almost 150. That was my goal. I wanted at least 150 vault keys. And then I didn't really have a goal for epics. But I'm almost at my goal right now. I'm going to run at least one more and I'll get it, so... Would love to get 200. That'd be more respectable, but I wanted at least 150 vault keys, so I could have 400 total. Isn't that right? Yeah. I need 26... Well, I haven't... here, hold on. Let's grab these and we can see for sure. Even though I can do math. I wanted to have 400 total. And I have 398. so pretty close. If I could get to 500, that'd be great, but 400 was like, okay, you didn't slack off too bad. At least you got 150. And that's not like, hey, this guy, he's giving me advice and he's terrible and he didn't get enough vault keys. It's like, no, I'm busy, I'm not really trying, or else I would have a bunch. You can just go watch, like, Mr. T. He does the same exact thing as me. I'm doing it the right way. I'm not doing it enough. Alright, let's run another one. Since we got it. The train is cruising along. Let's see though. How long will it last? Will they start jumping on and overwhelming? I think the military is coming soon. Trey, you'll have to aim up at them. Yeah, we're getting to the point where they're going to start coming on strong. But not yet. We got at least another Nomapalooza. Now there's like 6, 7, 8 in the tracks. L's running them over, you know. Trey's on the roof. The helicopters are, you can hear them off in the distance, but he's still like shooting his rocket launcher down on the sides to make sure he thins out the horde a little bit. We got Chad on the back. The hillbillies driving their truck up. He's chucking grenades. He's kicking them off the back and everything. Glorfindel just shoveling away. Robert's still clotheslining zombies on the one side, and DC's clotheslining them on the other. Tom is protecting the engine car. One will get up on the side every once in a while, and he'll have to punch them through the glass and stuff and stab them with glass. Tried to include everybody there. I hope I got everyone. Oh, let's see. It's getting hairy, though. There's more, and they keep attacking. And you can hear helicopters in the distance. At least one helicopter. Oh, my tribute. I gotta get it. Oh, come on. Hurry up. I don't know if that was worth it or not. I probably could have waited 15 minutes. Wesley Snipes is on the train. What was the other movie? Oh, we always... Blade and Demolition Man, right? What else, though? What's another Wesley Snipes movie? When I go to the meeting with the devs, can you ask them to add autoplay to the treasure maps? I was gonna try to message one of the devs. I don't want to say what I was gonna ask them, because it might give someone else an idea that could be lurking right now, you know? Or watching after the fact. But I was gonna ask them something. And they're probably gonna say no, because you know how I am. I talk crap about them more than I praise them. New Jack City? I need to watch that. I've never seen that. There are other Wesley Snipes movies. Blade and Demolition Man, and that's it. He was never in anything else. What's like it? Doesn't he have one where he's like, you know, there's got to be another one that's Money Train. Like, I've heard of these movies, but I haven't seen them, so. I've heard of New Jack City. I probably should have watched it. And I've heard of Money Train, but I've never seen it. Like, you know how Sylvester Stallone is Rambo and Arnold Schwarzenegger is Terminator? What's Wesley Snipes? Is he Blade? What up, Silver Bones? How's it going? Good to see ya. Oh, I forgot to look at what time this ends. It's hard to do on a live stream while you're chatting and stuff, but when I'm playing by myself, I definitely set a timer. White men can't jump. Yeah, there you go. That's probably the first one I ever seen him in. Is that Woody Harrelson, the other guy? That's probably the first one I saw him in. White men can't jump, then Demolition Man, then Blade. I swear there's another one we're missing, though, where he kicks a lot of butt. He does, like, karate on people. What's the one? That's... I think it is Demolition Man. There's another one similar... I swear there is. There's, like, another one similar to Demolition Man. Major League? That's a good one. Yeah, somebody look up the Wikipedia. Put in Wesley Snipes and then read off all the movies. Major League's a good one, though. I forgot he was in that. Was he like the fast guy? Remember the guy that stole all the bases? Was he that guy? In Major League? Charlie Sheen? Wasn't Charlie Sheen in that? Or was that the, like, fake one? Did you know the, what's the movie, like the, you know the kid that's, like, plays baseball? Willie Mays Hayes? Rookie of the Year or something like that? I don't know. I think he did other movies after that. Did you know that? Like a kid. I don't know if it's the same kid, though. Like a kid in the castle and then a kid in Aladdin, something Aladdin. And he was like the one that did the baseball first. Rookie of the Year. Tu Wong Fu? Yeah, I know that one too. I don't think I've like seen the whole thing, but I've seen parts of it. Trying to like see like how many Wesley Snipes movies I've seen. That kid was in American Pie. That's true. His name is like Timothy something something or something like that. Something. He has like one of them the three names. It's like Thomas Ian or Timothy Ian or something like that. I forget his name. Only reason I know that is because I think I have it right here. Hold on. I'm doing a Nomapalooza, though. I'm really going to look up this kid's name. Thomas Ian Nicholas. That's his name. Don't ask me why I have a kid in Aladdin's palace. Within the clamshell, baby, with the lenticular. Tu Wong Fu, American Pie, Blade. On a scale of shite to shiter, how are we all enjoying the rings of power? What's the rings of power? Gems of war? White Men Can't Jump is like the best one. Demolition Man's probably the best one, but after that, I don't know, though. Is he in, like, a Pulp Fiction type of movie? He should be, if he's not. Is he in any movies with Steven Seagal? They seem like a match made in heaven. Two, like, oblivious guys that think they're way more awesome than they really are. I need a Steven Seagal, Wesley Snipes movie. Blade Trinity was the one when Snipes would only use post-it notes to communicate with the director, supposedly. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like Ryan Reynolds was mad at him. That hot chick. Wasn't Jessica Alba in that or something? It's one of those kind of girls. Then there's the old man. That guy's cool. I like the old man. Sheen was the pitcher? Yeah. Who's the catcher? The catcher was that old guy. He had his girlfriend. He was almost too old to play. He's about to retire. But then they had like Charlie Sheen and Willie Mays Hayes, and he's given it like 1 or 2 more years. Kind of looks like David Hasselhoff. Jessica Timberlake? Yeah, probably. Tom Berenger, yeah, I love that guy. I like Burt Reynolds. Rugged old dudes. Those are the best movies ever. Whenever it's like a rugged old man and he's like kicking butt. Those are always the best. Because then it's like everybody, you know, it's like inspirational, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's going to get old, right? So if you see like an old man on a movie like kicking major butt, it makes everybody feel good. Like, man, maybe when I'm that old, I can be like Leslie Nielsen. You know what I mean? I think it makes everybody feel good. Like, it's like when Glover Teixeira won the light heavyweight title at 40-something. It's like, man, I'm not even 40 yet, and I could be the champion of the UFC. And then, like, I think there's some boxers that are pretty old that still win titles and stuff. You could be a pro wrestler till you're like 50 or 60. Like Ric Flair was like still strutting around at like 60. I think there's a market for that for sure, like old men movies, but they're like kicking major butt. Leslie Nielsen, not Leslie Nielsen. What's his name? What's his name? Neat. Fuck. I said Leslie Nielsen. That's like the comedian guy. Neum or whatever. Liam Nielsen, whatever it is. Ric Flair, woo! You got Burt Reynolds. I like the cowboy movies. You know what I'm saying? What's that really old guy that's always in the cowboy movies? There's like 10 of them. You just have to name one, and I'll say, yeah, that's it. He's kind of like bald. He's always like licking his lips. That's how I describe him. He's an old sheriff. They come to the town and he beats the crap out of them. Clint Eastwood for sure. He looked like awesome until he was like 80. (2022) Back on the strip, Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes. Clint Eastwood could still kick some butt, I feel. Robert Duvall, I think that's who I was thinking of. You could put any old guy in an old Western movie and they would still look awesome. I think Tom Cruise should start doing old Western movies. That's all you gotta do. As you get older as like an action hero, like first you do like the old man, like you're ex FBI or something, or like an ex hitman or ex CIA or whatever. You do that one first, right? And then after that, you gotta do like a Western, like a cowboy movie. That's how you can like prolong your career as a actor or an actress even, I guess. Mostly a rugged old man, I don't know. Mostly male, I guess. First you do like the ex-CIA, ex-FBI guy that kicks a lot of butt. He used to be, and they pulled him back in, you know? He hasn't done this in 10 years, but he's still got it. You do that one. Then you got to do like a West. You know, after you get a little bit older, like 5 years older, you got to start doing the cowboy Westerns. Then you can just ride around on your horse with like a big cigar hanging out of your mouth, and you can have like a beard. And like you wear a hat, and you have like a big cowboy hat, so it doesn't matter if you're bald. You got like a beard, so it doesn't matter if you have wrinkles. You got like a giant cigar. You got guns. Don't matter if you're old. You ride around on a horse, shooting your gun, smoking your cigar. That's all you gotta do. Say some cool stuff. You can still do that until you're like 70s. What up, Lord Augustin? How's it going? Luca Blight with the 2. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, man. We almost need another position on the... We got the Hummer, dude. Since Faceless One's not here, I'm going to put Luca... You're driving the Hummer behind the poop train. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about, Luca, but you'll get used to it. We're in the zombie apocalypse on a Snowpiercer train, and everybody that joins up gets a position on the train. So you are in the Hummer behind the train, making sure those bandits don't get too close. They're trying to do the pit maneuver to you, but you're too slick. Now we have a barrier between us and the hillbilly bandits. Chad can jump into the Hummer every once in a while and like fire the machine gun when he doesn't have anyone trying to jump on the back. So there's a machine gun on the top of the Hummer, you know? It's like one of those military vehicle Hummers. Got the camo. Smokey and the Bandit. Duke's a hazard. Guess you could drive a car too, like you could do that first. Like I think Tom Cruise should start doing Western movies pretty soon. He's in the phase where he's still doing the ex-CIA, ex-FBI stuff. He's like, he probably hasn't accepted it yet, you know? He's still doing that. He's still in that phase of his career where he's doing the, I'm a ex-FBI, CIA, and I've been retired for 10 years, but I'm coming out of retirement because somebody stole my data. He's still in that phase, but I bet you Tom Cruise does a Western movie in the next 5 years. How much you want to bet? He's going to be Billy the Kid or something. I think he already has he? What was that movie with, you know, Billy the Kid and all them, and they had like a gunfight? Crack myself up with my vague descriptions. That could be any movie. Somebody will say it though, probably DC. What's the movie I'm thinking of, DC? There you go. I knew it. Young Guns, that's it. DC's like in my brain sometimes. Elgin's is the left half and DC is the right half. That's funny. Or maybe the other way around. Young Guns was... I know he wasn't in it, but that's the movie I was thinking of. Like, he should do a movie like that. He doesn't have to be young, though. I don't know. I think that's what he thinks that he should do. Because he probably doesn't think he's old. Alright, Rain Man, we'll see you, dude. Have a great day. You guys are amazing so far today, and I don't know how much longer I can go because wifey's at work and stuff. I'll probably have to take a break here in a minute at least. Once this Nomapalooza's over, I'll see what's up, and I think it's over right now. So let me mute up and give me like a second. Let me check on things, and I'll be right back. 1 second. I'll be right back. I come back and see Chuck Norris in the eyes of a ranger. The unsuspected stranger. Doesn't know the something from wrong and right. The eyes of a ranger are upon you. Any wrong you do, he's gonna see. When your Texas look behind you. See, that's what's up. You gotta make Tom Cruise Walker Texas Ranger. Yeah, for sure, Trey. I should probably get off here and do my other stuff I need to do, but I'm having fun. Alright, let's see what's up. We just did a Nomapalooza, so I like to go check and see like what's up after that, right? We got 2 of these. Let's grab them up. I'm probably done with the Nomapalooza. We got 411. So 161. 161, 16. Wish I got more, but it's past the bare minimum I wanted to get, so I'm happy. Let's see. Alright, any requests for anything? I probably need to do PvP, but why would you do that during a vault event? You wouldn't. So let's get out of there. I'm gonna make sure we got this done. Ooh, we're close. I might run a couple of these just to make sure we get it done. That's the kind of guy I am. I still like this team too, by the way. I think I put Apothecary on there. I think somebody suggested that, and I thought it was a really good suggestion. Trey says no work tomorrow. Yeah, same here, man. So, yeah, that's true. We got Labor Day. That's true, man. So I don't really have to do as much as I thought. Good point. Ella says I can't even think about zombie survival scenarios without dying laughing or remembering when I first fired up propagation and VR and punched the window. Chad's on vacation all week. It's a good time to take one, man. That's smart. I'm going to do a couple of these just to help the guild out, even though it's a vault event. And that's the reason we're not done, I'm pretty sure. Which makes sense. Who's going to stop and do this while the vault event is going on? You almost want to get your world event done by Friday when it's a vault event. But it's totally understandable when you don't have it done till late Sunday because most people are going to be doing the vault event. Well, let's see if we can do our share here. So I'm definitely not in like top 5 or top 10. I was down in the middle somewhere last I checked. I'll do a couple of these just for variety's sake and just to help the guild out. There was a red extra turn that I missed. Oh my goodness. What a dingleberry. Can we convert? Can we... Okay, what do we got? We got this right here. Now we got this. That's why I like this team. You're painting your house, just don't have nobody else paint it for you. Unless it's a stranger. That's why you gotta have a stranger do that. Because what if they screw it up? Then you're gonna be fighting. You don't want to fight with your best friend because you let them paint your house polka dot pink and purple. I got a great idea, buddy. I'll do it for free. And your wife kicks your butt. And then your friend is mad at you. And that's what you get. That's what you get for letting them paint your house, man. Oh, we got red, we got green. I can always put more red up there. We don't have alignment. Let's go ahead and do this. We don't have alignment. Let's do this. We don't have alignment. Let's grab the blue. I forgot the blue goes straight into the was trying to get the apothecary. Alright, let's just do it. I'm sick of waiting. And we got a nice tank that doesn't care to get backfired. That's the best part of this guy. He's got that 80%. I almost never use him though, honestly. It's this dwarven restriction right now. It's the only time. I've seen teams with them though, like they're not like meta teams or anything. That's kind of like the Shabana Vespera people. The Shabana Vespera people are the same people that are Stonehammer people. I feel like certain people get a mythic and then they like force it in and make teams around it, and then I don't know. I understand. It takes a while to get a mythic, then you get one and it's like kind of good, but it's not. But then you like kind of use it too long and you say it's kind of like you rate it a little bit too high because it was your first one ever and kind of get stuck on it. Everybody has their first mythic to where they, you know, you got a little bit of a bias or nostalgia or whatever it is. Some people it's Shabana Vespera, some people it's Stonehammer, some people it's Suna. Some like mid-range mythic. For me it was like Infernus, and right now it's like Sycorax, but I like Sycorax. I don't know. He's still pretty good. Like definitely not top 10 mythics that I big up a lot, like Sycorax. Let's do this. I think everybody has that. Maybe it's a dragon or something. Because there's like no dragons that are top 10. So if you think a dragon's top 10, then you probably just like your dragon a lot. I don't think there's any that are top 10. Maybe Ruby Wrath now, just because I got it. We do lowest level, right? Chad's going camping. How many times have I gone camping in my life? Not very many. I did the thing where you like camp out in your friend's backyard while you're having a sleepover type of deal. I've done that before, but like actually out in the wilderness in a tent, probably like once or twice. Not a lot. I've done it, but not a lot. Going camping. Do you bring marshmallows? Do you fire up some marshmallows? That's like one of the best parts. Make a fire. You bring your sleeping bag in your tent. What's the best part about camping? Is it the s'mores? The s'mores? You bring a tent, you go deep in the woods, you set it up, you make a fire, you bring some beers or something, bring some s'mores. Maybe if you like looking at birds or something, I don't know. Bring your gun, shoot some deer. I don't know. I've only done it once, so I don't know what you do. Sounds like fun, though. I've only been to the beach a couple times, too. I think I've done, like, everything once or twice. I don't do anything a lot. Like, I've only been to the beach a couple times, too. Probably more times than I've been camping, though. Come to the beach. I went to Florida like 3 times or something. And then like, I think South Carolina like once. Because I live in Ohio and we have nothing here. Just tornadoes. Tornadoes and humidity. That's all we have here, tornadoes and humidity. Sometimes thunderstorms. Goes along with the tornadoes. We got snow. If you want to, like, slide around and wreck your car, we're the place to be. The place to be. Good old Cincy. We got all the worst stuff. Really cold, snowy winters and really hot, humid summers. We're not by the water. There's nothing cool going on. I want to get the heck out of here. Somebody help me. Help me get out of here. Let's get 1 million subscribers so I can get the heck out of Ohio. Definitely not like, yippee. Oh, I've definitely like made campfires in the backyard. But I wouldn't call that camping. I don't know. Camping to me is like you go somewhere other than your house and you set up a tent in the woods or something. If you count just like going in your own backyard and making a big fire, like I've done that a few more times than... Or maybe like someone else's house. I've done that a few times. I've had like a party where we made a big bonfire and, you know. I had my own house for a while as a single fella. So you invite the ladies over. You make a big old fire in the backyard. You have all the alcohol. It was fun. Then you got some crazy guy doing crazy stuff with the fire and you gotta like tell him to cut it out. Quit making the fire so big that it's catching the trees on fire, Junior. Come on, Junior. Quit pouring gasoline on the fire, Junior. Quit jumping over the fire naked, Junior. Why are you doing that? You need to go drink a little bit of water, eat some bread. Quit showing off, Junior. Watch this, guys. He makes the fire go up to the trees. Watch this. He jumps over the fire. He's the same guy when you're tossing the football. He throws it 1,000,000 miles over your head and just to show how strong he is. He doesn't know how to play catch properly. He thinks that the way you play catch, when you're tossing a football back and forth, he thinks what he's supposed to do is just throw it as hard as he can, as far as he can, and you have to go get it. That's not how you play catch, Junior. You're supposed to throw it to me, I catch it, then I throw it to you, you catch it. Then you throw it to me, I catch it, and then I throw it to you, you catch it. You don't throw it as hard as you can at my nutsack. That's not how you play catch, Junior. You don't throw it over the fence so I have to go get it in the neighbor's yard. My guy. Good old JR. But it shows you, like, I win, though. I hit you in the nuts and you fell over. Isn't that the name of the game? Isn't that how you play? But I threw it further than you. I threw it over your head into the 3 yards behind you. You have to jump 2 fences to go get the ball. Isn't that, don't I win? No. You're supposed to throw it to me so I can catch it. That's why it's called catch. It's not called throw it as hard as you can. It's called catch. Yo, what up, Simba? How's it going? Leffa hates the cold. I hate the heat. I don't like when it's really hot. I don't care when it's really cold. I just don't like when it's really hot. That's annoying. When it's really cold, I'm not like annoyed. I'm just cold. When I'm really hot, I'm annoyed and I'm hot. If I'm really cold, I'm just really cold. If I'm really hot, I'm really hot and annoyed. Leffa never went camping. You gotta like cook up some s'mores on your oven or something. What'd Simba say? Simba said, I'm a beginner at Gems of War and got Queen Grapple Pot. Should I use her in my Goblin team? Oh, let me go look at it, because, possibly. I've been trying to add new Goblins to mine. You definitely wouldn't use her for very long, but she might be a good replacement for, like, Goblin Shaman or Goblin Bomber, and, like, the team up. Because I'm using a Goblin team right now in my new account playthrough, and I'm, you know, been switching in and out different Goblins a little bit. And if I got Queen Grapple Pot, I might use her for a little bit. I don't think I would, like, keep using her forever or anything. I'm trying to get the Rowan team, and I should get it the next video. I should get it. But if you got lucky enough to get her, and you don't have Rowan yet, that would be the time you might use her. Or if you just have like a high-level Goblin team, maybe you got High King Iron Gut, you got Flaming Oni. Of course, you could always stick with the Goblin team, but Rowan is way better. Let me go look at Queen Grapple Pot. I forget what she does. Alright, let's go down to Q. I should have went Z to A. It's Funky Town's birthday? No way. Happy birthday, dude. I went past it. Alright, let's look at it. Deal damage to all enemies boosted by ally and enemy goblins gain an extra turn. For sure. I think you should use that if you got it. If I had it, I would use it. I'd probably take out my goblin and put Queen Grapple Pot in, honestly. So then I would have, you know, my weapon with Orb Weaver. This is early game I'm talking about, so nobody else do this except for if you're level 50 or under or something. So it's your hero and, you know, like Orb Weaver, because that's one of the first classes you have access to, and it has a Green Storm, and it has Entangle, blah, blah, blah. And then I would do probably Goblin Bomber, Queen Grapple Pot, Goblin Shaman. That might work out good. You might have to switch the weapon from the Yellow Spear to something else, but that's why I didn't say a weapon. Maybe one of those purple hit all enemies weapons. That way you could go with that theme. You could hit all enemies. So I just got like Death Spire or something. Some hit all, you know, the scythes with the purple ones from Mastery that hit all enemies. You could do that. Use one of the scythes. And then Goblin Bomber, Queen Grapple Pot, Goblin Shaman. Your Goblin Shaman would be really blocked in by the scythe and the Goblin Bomber, though. So maybe switch those around. So you'd have scythe, Goblin Shaman, Queen Grapple Pot, and then Goblin Bomber. If you're going like the same way as I'm going. Yeah, I'd definitely use it. Just make sure you level her up and stuff so she has more stats. And then, the traits, not a big deal. I wouldn't go for the traits if you're super early. But try to get her as high level as you can. I think level 19 or something like that. Is that like the ugliest woman in the entire game? Might be. At least she's got junk in the trunk. It looks like my neighbor. Queen Grapple Pot looks like my neighbor. Funky Town's birthday, dude? Where'd he say that? Oh, I see. Funky Town. Jump in the Hummer, bro. Now, Chad, you got to stay in your spot because Funky Town is riding co-pilot in the Hummer, shooting the machine gun. It's all good, though. $5. Appreciate it, dude. Giving me money for your birthday. What a guy. Thanks, man. He said my birthday is tomorrow. Here's a gift for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Funky Town, Texas. Happy birthday to you. Happy early birthday. Yeah, I'm not going to be singing you happy birthday tomorrow, so there you go. Let me see what everybody else was saying up here. Glorfindel's painting his house on his day off. What a beast. L says, I've taken him into Guild Wars a couple of times so far. He's useful. I can't remember what I was talking about. other than Clint Eastwood. Lefa says I asked a company to paint my house and the price they wanted was $18. That's it? Shabanu. You bring what do you bring, a porta potty? Yeah, how do you go to the bathroom? What if you gotta take a dookie? I'd probably just dookie before I leave, and then I would, like, not dookie. Elle says I like just getting the heck away from everything and everyone, and yeah, for sure. Like, if I could have a log cabin with, like, really awesome Wi-Fi, like, far away from people, I would definitely do that. I would just need awesome Wi-Fi, though. Building big fires, yep. DC says, my Rubarath team, Order and Chaos, Egg Thief, Divinia, and Ruby Wrath with Dragon Guard and Maze Banner, some mana blocking going on, but it's okay for now. Hey, DC got Ruby Wrath too? That's awesome. Simba is here. There might be a guitar and banjo for sure. Yeah, I think Queen Grapplepot's a good idea, Simba. Especially if you already have a complete... You need a whole Goblin team, though, okay? So don't use her just on a random old team. If you're going to use Queen Grapplepot, make sure your whole team is Goblins. Like, even go get Thief class if you can. But I know it's hard because it's not available at first. But I would definitely make 3 Goblins on your team at least. So she can hit harder. There's a Cletus at every party. Junior. King is here. You're taking Clint Eastwood into Guild Wars. 18,000. Holy cow, to paint a house? That's crazy. That's what I was assuming too, but it sounded like a lot. But I've never hired someone to paint my house before, so I wouldn't know if 18,000 is a lot or not. I've heard of people painting the inside of houses for like hundreds of dollars, so if it's 18,000 for the outside, that sounds crazy. Maybe 1,800 would sound okay to me, but I don't know really. I'm not a painter. I'm doing this because we're not at the last reward yet, and I feel bad. And this looks like a difficult battle. Let's do this first. And we already did a bunch of vault. Something different, since we're still going. It's almost 3 hours in. I'll probably, yeah, I don't know. Might get off here at the 3 hour mark, y'all. That's a long live stream. 3 hours. Compared to what I normally do. I normally do like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Let's see. But we're doing the vault event, so it's good. I don't want to use my glaive yet. Let's have alignment. Let's do yellow. And then hope we have alignment here. How? Yeah, there we got it. If anybody survives, they're getting this. Possibly. Not yet. They're getting this again. Then this. E to D. Oh, Trey says I'm an industrial painter. Oh, I forgot. Trey knows his stuff. Plus, I probably wouldn't have said it out loud to everybody without your permission, so... But I did forget. I know what some people do for a living, and I don't tell anybody, just because. Unless you tell me that's fine. Like Tim told everybody he works on printers and stuff. Now Trey said he's a painter, so I know it's fine. Some people don't want people to know. Let's see. We could do apothecary, but where? Blue. Hopefully that lines up this. And then let's get rid of that. And then let's get rid of this. And this. And we can maybe almost get them. There we go. Simba says, yeah, my current goblin team was Ice Goblin, Nobin Brothers, and Sir Snottum. Hey, that's good. Take off the Ice Goblin and put on the... Ice Goblin's the worst out of those, I would say. I had the Ice Goblin on my team for a little bit, and I didn't like it. It only explodes like 2 gems. The Goblin Bomber's better. You can get it up in the adventure keys. It explodes 3 gems. Let's get this purple. So far my Goblin team is like the Yellow Spear, Goblin Bomber, Goblin Shaman. I don't even have like any good ones yet. But those are like so easy to get. Was I trying to prove that the Goblins are good early? I don't know. It just happened that way. It was kind of already in my head, and you get the Goblin so early, and then you can go get the Goblin Bomber so easily with the adventure keys that they just give you at the beginning of the game. And all you need is one more, and there, you got a Goblin team. So why not do that again, even though you can't buy them with Warband stuff, like I said previously. I still think it's a good route to go until you get Rowan team. Do Goblins, extra turns. Helps you as a beginner to not screw up as much. If you everything you do, you get an extra turn after. It's like gives you another chance to do the right move. Goblins are your friend as a beginner. Because everything they do is an extra turn. Do that when we got alignment. Grab that. Finish them off. Trey said, I'm an industrial painter, did commercial residential way back in the day, but I was young, no idea what the rates were. Simba, yeah, DC? Hey, no problem. Chad is out of here. See ya, man. Have a good day, brother. I'll be out of here soon as well. I might finish up these sigils and then... I don't know, you want to have... Yeah. I'll just finish up these sigils. And then we'll get out of here. Something like that. So if anybody has any other questions or they want to say anything... Oh, I need to shout out the members, dude, because it's the beginning of the month. So we'll do that after this battle, because that'll take a minute. I didn't shout out the members yet for, I don't know. I can't remember if I did it at the beginning of August or the end of July last, or when I did it last, so... It's a new month, so time to shout out members. This will be the one for September, and then we'll do October, you know? I feel like I did it pretty recently, but I can't remember. I think it was like the chat-a-thon or something. I don't know. Does anybody remember the last time I shouted out members? I feel like it was like within the last... So I like to do that once a month, but... I don't want to do it like twice a month. I don't know. It is at the end of a really long live stream, so I'm sure nobody cares. Let's do this. I should have done the other thing. Now we got to grab this. That's cool. We got to kill. Let's do that. And now we got to find apothecaries. Conversion, hopefully, somewhere, please. No? Okay. What a jerk. I don't see it, do you? Can't do red. Can't do green. Alright. Apothecary. There. See? I got it done anyway. Alright, 3 more. Okay, I'm gonna go shout out the members and get the heck out of here. You guys are the best, though. Your freaking train was awesome, and you didn't get overwhelmed or anything. Coming, they're starting to convert. The helicopter's coming. Trey shoots one down. but the helicopter kind of lands near the train a little bit. It blows up. We kind of go off the tracks a little bit. We're fighting. The hillbillies come up from behind, you know. We're shooting them with the machine gun. You got them. Like, you hit their tires and their truck flips over into the woods and explodes. Zombies are coming from the side. Robert's, like, clotheslining them, kicking them, flying up in the air with his hoverboard, doing a backflip and smashing them in the face with his hoverboard. We got Anya up there protecting Elle. Got Glorfindel hitting them with the shovel. They're starting to come onto the train a little bit, but we're like kicking butt. Chad stabbing them in the eyeballs, kicking them in the stomach off the back. And to be continued type of stuff, you know? You guys do not get overwhelmed, but the train is off the tracks, and you're fighting back pretty good. But they're starting, it's getting bad, you know? I don't want you guys to die this time. Alright, yeah, no problem, Lefa. I'll definitely accept your friend request. And then I'll invite you to the server. Let's go shout out the members and get out of here. This isn't a proper zombie train live stream. If it was, then you guys would be probably about to be in the big boss battle that you may win or may lose, but this is not the proper zombie train live stream. You guys are fine. Let's see. So we have 53 members. By the way, last month was the worst month out of the last 6. I just got to say it, but it was fine. It was really close. $10 more would have put it in 5th place. We barely missed it. So I'm hoping this month's better than last month. That way we're not just like going down and down and down, because I hate that. I don't care if we get like the worst as long as we beat it the next month. We have a chatathon at the end of this month for the arena weekend, so it should be okay. We just barely missed 5th place though. We had our worst month in the last 6 last month, but middle of the summer, August, it is what it is. But hey, members, you guys are awesome. 53 of you. Anya just become a member, so shout out to Anya. Red Dawn was the last one I shouted out. Let's give y'all your reward here. If this computer would work. Alright, let's see. We got Loot Wizard still there. Crazy. He's like the first one. He wasn't the first one, and he's not the longest one, but he's... I don't know. He must like keep re-upping every month, because he's not the first one on there. I think that's what that means, like the longest without dropping off. But he's tier 1 for 28 months. Trey is number 2, so Trey must be the second longest, like, consecutive. Never dropped off ever. 27 months, tier 1. Robert Westover, tier 2 for 26 months. You're third, bro. Matt Reimel, tier 1, 25 months. Kimmy 500, tier 1, 22 months. Mary Robinson, tier 1, 22 months. Winnie, tier 1, 17 months. Michael Trejo, tier 2, 17 months. Imperial Topaz. This is cool because I get to like read some names that I haven't seen in a while, and then I can like, you know, wonder where they've been, but still appreciate them. Hope they're okay and stuff. Imperial Topaz, tier 1, 15 months. Faceless One, tier 3, Puppet Mother Effin' Master for 27 months. Krasmayo, tier 1, 13 months. Shinori, tier 1, 28 months straight. But he's not at the bottom, so I wonder what's up with that. Maybe it's just not in that kind of order. I don't know. Shinori, tier 1, 28 months. And then also tier 1, 13 months. Roman B, tier 1, 11 months. Gadget, tier 1, 11 months. Clark the Shark, tier 1, 11 months. Funkatown, Texas, tier 1, 10 months. Camelot, tier 1, 10 months. Cypher, tier 1, 12 months. Shannon, tier 1, 9 months. MR, tier 1, 9 months. Angela, tier 1, 8 months. Chad, Mr. Clip Bomb, the mother effing puppet master moderator, 15 months. Hunter's Hyper Gaming, tier 1, 7 months. Fiona, tier 2, 7 months. Really Messy, tier 1, 14 months. Haven't seen Really Messy in a long time. NASA, tier 1, 7 months. Mike D, Tier 1, 13 months. Glorfindale, Tier 2, 7 months. Moderator, Dragon God. Elgin's Toy, moderating Dragon God, Puppet Mother Effin' Master for 8 months. Markio, Tier 1, 15 months. Goody Two Shoes, Tier 1, 6 months. Cuddles, Tier 1, 12 months. S1671, Tier 1, 28 months. Kim Barnes, Tier 2, 13 months. DC United, Tier 1, 12 months. Julia Busy Mom, Tier 1, 21 months. Mr. Tazmaster, Tier 1, 4 months. Beg for Mercy, Tier 1, 4 months. David Canberra, Tier 1, 6 months. He might be one of the only EverQuest members. Xbox Grenade, I think you changed your name, bro. I forget what your old name was, but Xbox Grenade, Tier 1, 17 months. Hiram Hawk, Tier 2, 12 months. We're getting there, y'all. Tom and Danielle, Tier 1, 4 months. J.M. Ricks, Tier 1, 1 month. D-Rock the Mother Effin' Savage is a Mother Effin' Puppet Master. Heart of Rage for 30 months. He's the longest. Fear Diabolus, Tier 2, 1 month. Rain Man, Tier 1, 13 months. TK Peril, Tier 1, 20 days. Anthony, Tier 1, 20 days. Sebastian, Mother Effin' Puppet Master for 16 Mother Effin' months. Red Dawn, Tier 1, 15 days. And Anya, our newest member, for 0 days, but 1 day. Whatever you want to say. You're the newest member, and I appreciate it, Anya. That's everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Let me see if y'all said anything. Yeah, I'll post the spoilers video. For sure. Thanks, Funky Town. I probably would have forgot. You know, I get off these live streams after 3 hours, and I'm like, I wander around, I check on things, I probably get something to eat, I, decompress, because it's not like, I get like a headache after, not really right now, but sometimes I do, and then I'll like turn something on to watch, and maybe get to work or something, so I could have forgot, so thank you, dude. Funky Town. Lefa says, thanks so much for today, don't forget to add me on Discord. Yeah, no problem, we'll do for sure. DC... King, Elgin's my left brain. DC, my right brain. Anya, thank you so much, Anya. Funky Town, appreciate it, man. Have a great birthday. All right, y'all. See ya. Great live stream today. You're the best. Peace out. Good luck if you're going hard at the vault. It's the last day. Labara stinks. The vault event. You get that. Just keep grinding today. Spoiler video coming right after this. Scoring video at reset, team video hour or two after that, and then weekly preview for the Soul Forge and all that crap after the team video for the world event. So yeah, that's the schedule. See y'all. Have a great one. Peace out. Great live stream. You guys are awesome.